good night, and welcome to Let's Connect on 88.5 Soufriere FM. It is a wonderful Tuesday night. Today is the 18th of February 2025. The month has been going by quickly, and I know some of you are looking so very forward to the next couple of days. Those of you who will be getting all that back pay. Lunch is on you this coming Friday, that's for sure. I want to say good night to all those of you locked on to our Let's Connect program. Tonight is going to be all about independence, all the wonderful independence activities taking place in Soufriere. We want to encourage those of you who are coming onto the live, share the live, tell a friend to tell a friend. Join us tonight. We have Miss Edisa Eugene here with us in studio here at 88.5 Soufriere FM, and we will be talking about independence activities, those that have passed, those that are upcoming. But tonight we want to start off, as we usually do, with a shout out to all our wonderful communities. Shout out to Buzz, because Buzz is in the house. Shout out to DJ Buzz. We want to shout out all the wonderful communities in Soufriere. We want to give a special shout out to Force Jacques. Big up to Force Jacques. All the various communities of Force Jacques, including Belvedere, Les Pewers, St. Philip, Wavin Clare. We want to shout out all those of you in Mocha and in Mini. We want to say good night to those of you at Towai. And if you are in Zeno, good night to you guys. If you are right now in Colabet, good night to you. Good night to you. If you're in Crestland, good night. New Development, Palmis, good night. Good night to Fort Beignet. We want to say good night to those of you at Etongs, those of you in Diamond. If you're at Belfort, if you're at Montlacroix, if you're at Chateau Belle, good night to you. Force Jean Lib, good night to the community of Margaret Tooth. Special shout out to Bouton, good night to Bouton. We want to say good night to everyone in the town of Soufriere. As if you're at Bridge Street, Boulevard Street, High Street, Church Street, Glenny's Hill, good night. If you're down in Barron's Drive, hope that you're having a wonderful night and that you're here with us locked on to Let's Connect. We want to say good night to everybody, especially Miss Fancy Bowens in St. Vincent, always keeping it locked to 88.5, has been with us since day one. And we want to shout out all those of you tuned in from outside of Soufriere and those of you tuned in from outside of St. Lucia. Good night to you, Miss Tanzania Mafre Frede. Thank you very much for being with us on our live. Don't forget, you are able to chat with us while we're on our live through our Facebook chat as well as YouTube. So good night to those of you following us from Facebook, those of you following on YouTube as well. We have wonderful things to discuss tonight, but I want to make sure we say sympathy, greetings, send out our condolences to the family of Peter Jean-Philippe, better known as Pecto, who was buried yesterday. We want to send our deepest condolences to his family, friends, and loved ones. We want to extend birthday greetings to all those celebrating this week, all the independence babies. We want to give a special shout out to Miss Indy Snack, who was born on Independence Day. So she will be turning 46 on January 22nd as part of our independence celebrations. We want to big her up as well. Anybody else born on that day celebrating this week, we know we have Mrs. Catherine Prosper celebrating this week. Also, Miss Teresa Puppy celebrating this week. So happy birthday in advance to our independence babies. If you're celebrating this week, or if you have lost a loved one, or you have any sort of activity that you want us to acknowledge for you, please send it in our Facebook live chat. We appreciate your indulgence with our brief messages for the beginning of the program, and we're going to go right back into the meat of the matter. We're discussing independence, and like I said, we have with us Miss Edisa Eugene. Miss Edisa wears many hats, so tonight I am here with her as part of the Independence Committee for Soufriere. I want to big up the Independence Committee on a job well done with the Independence Battle Relay, which took place last week, Thursday, February 13th. It was a wonderful time. I spent the whole weekend recovering after all that jumping up. It was like a carnival. It was like a carnival. So I definitely had to recover over the weekend, and that was much needed. But I wish we could do it all over again in a way, because it was so exciting. It was wonderful to see how many people came out. So big up to the Independence Committee. Big up to you guys. You all did a wonderful job. Bravo. So Miss Edisa Eugene, tonight we're going to be talking about upcoming activities leading up
Right.
to the big 46. And Lucia, we have to be proud. Look at how strong and resilient we have made it to 46 years of independence, and we are doing it the biggest way possible. So,
Yep.
some of the activities, I know we have a wonderful day focused on the theme
Yes.
on Thursday. This week, Thursday, the theme for independence is health and well-being. The ending.
So it is
Duvasam
health and well-being for a prosperous nation.
for prosperous nation. That's right. Health and well-being for prosperous nation. Now, I love the theme. I believe we definitely need to look at it's better to look at your health at 46 than to look at it at 100 years. It's better to start looking at it now. Look at it now so that we can get to where we need to be in the few years coming. So definitely an appropriate theme. So Thursday, tell us about what's happening on Thursday.
Okay, so first, just allow me to say good night to everyone. Like Reneata said, of course, I think everyone knows me, Edisa Eugene, and I wear many hats. However, tonight I am here representing the Independence Committee as chairperson. In terms of the theme, like you heard this year for our 46th anniversary, we're looking at health and the well-being of our nation. And so we will be starting off with our Independence Health Fair that will take place on Thursday, the 20th, at the Old Trafford Complex. So, for persons who don't know where that is, in simpler terms, at the bus terminal. And that will be happening from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And later that evening, from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m., we will be having universal health. We'll be just having a little discussion with us about universal health. And of course, that one will be spearheaded by the Ministry of Health. So we're encouraging everyone to come out, take advantage of this, because it is a time where you can get access to free health education, if you ask me. So you can come to test your blood sugar, whether it's your pressure. The men were encouraging you to come out. Of course, if you're a little worried about maybe your pap smears and whatnot, you can feel free to come along. If you require one, our nurses on site will definitely direct you as to what you should do on that day.
Wonderful, wonderful. So I definitely was definitely looking into the pap smear. I missed the opportunities the last few weeks because work has been hectic. So I'm looking
Yes.
forward to taking that opportunity to get that done on Thursday.
Yes.
And also, like we said, the men, we need our men to take charge of their health.
Definitely.
We want that for you because we want you to live longer. We want you to be there, to be fathers, to be the men in the household. So we want you to check on your health. We want you to check on your prostate, check on your blood pressure, your blood sugar, check on if your circulation is going well, check on all of that sort of
right.
thing. We want you all to come out, the men especially. Please, ladies, if you're listening, encourage your husbands, brothers, uncles, grandparents, everybody to come out and check on their health. It's free. You don't have to pay anything. You're getting that opportunity to get all your things done at one location, one stop shop.
right.
So take that opportunity. Please, we're encouraging you to do that. So Thursday, the 20th, from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Old Trafford Complex, otherwise known as the bus terminal. Come out, get your blood sugar tested, get your pap smear, get your prostate exam, get your HIV/AIDS testing, STD screenings, everything. And there is also a counseling service. When I saw that on the flyer, trust and believe, we need more counseling services being offered throughout St. Lucia.
Yes,
but we're
definitely.
getting this opportunity in Soufriere. We need to take advantage. Mental health is crucial. Sometimes we don't even realize how important it is, especially even students. Trust me, I am going to school right now and it's no joke.
Yes, it could
It's
definitely
no
take a toll on
joke.
you.
And if you were part of COVID, while COVID was going on and you were still going to school, trust me, you probably need some mental health checks because it was not an easy time. So we're encouraging persons, please, health is wealth. The theme, Duvant us some health and well-being for prosperous nation. And we want this nation to prosper, and that's what we're encouraging you to come out. And then at 5 p.m., after just a couple hours break, because God knows we probably will not be done at 3 o'clock. But at 5 o'clock, we're going to be joining my favorite doctor, Dr. Alicia Ford. Don't ask me why she's my favorite doctor. She just is. So she's going to be there, and she's going to be giving us a bit of a rundown on universal health coverage.
Right.
What's happening, what's coming up, universal health coverage. Right now, we're tackling, we know that universal health coverage covers diabetes and hypertension, and we're trying to bring on other aspects into that UHC. So we will be hearing more about that, hearing where they're at, what's available to you. So Dr. Edisa Eugene Ford and Dr. Kester Nido will be there to answer your questions, give you information on what's going to be coming up in the future of healthcare. And then we want you to know more about the maternal and child health services. Right now, that's very important. Cervical cancer screenings, all these things. And then they're coming up now with something very important: snake bite management, especially for our farmers, our persons living in the countryside. This is very important information. So join us Thursday at the Old Trafford complex, or if you know it as the market or the bus terminal, join us there on Thursday. Trust me, this is going to be a very important day when it comes to health and wellness of St. Lucia. And I want to encourage you all, please, 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 please be on time. This is not a Lucian time type of thing, because these persons are coming from outside of Soufriere. They cannot stay the whole night to wait for you so that they can have these important conversations. So make sure that they see that we take this thing seriously by showing up, being on time, and being prepared to listen and also to ask questions. Because it's not after they leave for you to come up to me and ask me, hey, but when is that going to start? Sometimes I don't have the answer for you, and the persons who had the answers were right there. So don't waste that opportunity. All right. Miss Eugene, Friday the 21st, the day before Independence. This day is going to be a packed day.
Definitely.
Tell us what's happening on the Friday the 21st.
Let me first say that I think Friday is one of my favorite days.
It's National Colors Day.
Yes, because it is National Colors Day. So that's the time you get to put on your best national wear. And of course, we would like to encourage everyone to be part of that experience. I know sometimes we tend to put all different types of colors on a Friday, but this Friday, I want us to be proud that we are all St. Lucians.
We sing in the song. We need to prove it.
Our colors.
Yes.
This Friday. So that is one. However, when it comes to our end as a committee, we will be hosting our flag raising ceremony and fireworks on that night, again, at the Old Trafford complex. And just to make it known, all of our activities will be happening at the Old Trafford complex. And why did we do that? In order to make it a little more convenient for all of us. Instead of shifting it from one place to another, and you might be worried about, where is this happening? We decided to just leave everything in one place in order to allow everyone to just come with the family and have a good time. So our flag raising and fireworks, that will start from 9 p.m. But of course, before that, we'll have some juggling and setting the vibes, setting the mood. So we're encouraging everyone to come out and have a great time, because of course, that is the night we'll be raising our flag at midnight, which will be opening our Independence Day in grand style. And how can you miss the fireworks? I mean, everyone is always ready for fireworks.
We know we in Soufriere love a fireworks.
We love the fireworks.
We love a fireworks.
And I mean, come on, guys.
There's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. There's a reason why we always look like we're having a carnival. There's always a reason we look like we're always having a party. We always look like we're having a good time. We are the celebration nation of St. Lucia. Celebration nation.
Unique.
We are going to be celebrating big time. We're entering 46 the biggest way possible. So fireworks, DJing, celebrations, activities all happening on Friday. And we're all going to be decked out in our blue, black, white, and gold. So wear your colors. Make sure you step out. You could be all in blue. You could be all in black. You could be all in white.
But wear something.
But that's the time.
Let me add. Now, I don't want you believing that the Friday night, it's all about maybe a few speeches and then boom, fireworks. No, we're bringing the vibes. We are bringing the vibes. So we want you to look out for our SCSS dancers, and the famous A1 jugglers will be juggling juggling it up for us that night.
And local music only.
Let me tell you.
So
who would
you
want
know
to
it's
miss
going to be a party,
out
eh?
on A1 jugglers.
And once A1 in the house,
you all know it's a party.
That's it. That's
it's a party.
The place shell down.
And
We good.
A1 will be opening that party for us, preparing us for the next day, which I will be speaking about later on. So I want us all to come out in our large numbers, come have a good time, come with the family, come with a friend, invite a friend from Library, invite a friend from Shoulder.
Yeah, everybody is welcome. So long as you're Lucian,
Soufriere
is the place to be on Friday night.
Definitely.
And just make sure you're all in your colors. Come with your flag. Come ready to wave. Come ready to jump. Have your rags in. Do what you have to do. Make sure you drink a Red Bull.
Hydrated.
Hydrated. Make sure you're ready, because even though ambulance will be on standby, we don't want nobody to end up in the hospital. Okay, it's all good, clean fun.
Yep,
bring
definitely.
the energy, and then we're going home and sleep and wake up for the next day, Saturday, Independence Day, February 22nd.
That's the best.
But we're gonna start off the day the right way by going and give God some praise and worship.
Yes.
And we'll be doing that with our brothers and sisters at the Seventh-day Adventist Church.
In Soufriere, yes.
Now, for persons who don't know where the church was, aka me,
I will take it from there, because I don't want to give anybody wrong direction. So, of course, like Reneata said, we'll be starting off our Independence Day in grand style. Of course, embracing the Holy Spirit with our brothers and sisters at the Soufriere SDA Church. For persons who may not know where that is, if you do know where the basketball court is located,
right next to
it is right
the
next
hospital.
Yes, right next to the basketball court. You come into that gap, and you cannot miss the church. You will never miss the church. It is on your right hand side, right there, Soufriere SDA Church. Everyone is welcome to join us for our service. It will run from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. So we are encouraging everyone to just come and give God some praise and open this independence celebration with some love and unity with our brothers and sisters at the SDA Church on Saturday.
Wonderful, wonderful vibes. Now, before we tell you what else to expect on that Saturday, let me first off, for those of you joining us late, for those of you who came into the chat late, let me say good night to Miss Philomena Lamontagne. Good night to you, Miss Sabina Alexander. Thank you so very much for being with us here on Let's Connect. Good night to Major Cyril Saltibus. He's in the house while he's at work. And also, we want to give a shout out to T&D Marketing and Sales Management. Now, T&D Marketing and Sales Management, they're also having an event tomorrow. It is a startup huddle. So persons who are trying to start up their business, who are interested in promoting their business, getting off the ground with their business, you need to check out T&D Marketing and Sales Management. They are the go-to when it comes to marketing your business, getting onto your social media, setting up your accounts and everything. They're the ones to go to, and they have a startup huddle tomorrow. It's going to be online at 6 p.m. So you can check them out, or you can check me out and I can get you the link. You can WhatsApp me at 731-3234 so that I can send that link to you if you're interested in joining us in the startup huddle tomorrow night at 6 p.m. It's on Zoom. You don't have to leave your home. You can be at work and still join us. It is for your business, for the sake of starting up your. We want to give you all these initiatives so that you can take charge of your own business. So when these little things pop up, we want you to take advantage. So Startup Huddle tomorrow, you're gonna hear more about it from T&D Marketing and Sales Management. So they're right there in our live chat. So if you on our live chat right now, you can click on their name to find out more about them. And if you go to their page, you will see more about that startup huddle as well. All right. So shout out to you guys. We want to shout out Cleanus Alexander for joining us tonight. Miss Marcelina Masler, thank you so very much. Rufus Andre is wishing everybody a happy 46th Independence anniversary. Thank you so very much. So we appreciate you. Alexia Alcendo is envious of your shirt.
Of course. I have to represent Big Up Black Panthers. Big Up Black Panthers.
Big up. So the is it FLAC? What Football Association has a match tonight?
Yes.
Two matches tonight.
Yes, the St. Lucia Football Association, SLFA.
SLFA,
so
right.
Now you have Black Panthers, who is taking on Victory Eagles. And the second match is between Faith United, and I cannot remember who their opponent is.
I think I had it.
We're asking everyone to if you have the time, feel free, go support the guys. Of course, two of our Soufriere teams are playing this evening. When I left the field, let me tell you,
It's
Black
Fifth
Panthers was
United
on fire.
versus Young Stars.
Right.
Yes, at 8 p.m.
When I left the field, Black Panthers was already on fire. So I'm
On my
telling
way
you,
here, I could hear the
it was hot.
screams all along the road. So
Come
trust
on.
me, it was I was not even there and I know it was
Come
hot.
on.
So definitely having a wonderful time in Soufriere
It was
tonight.
2 knots when I left. By now we're maybe at 5. So I'm telling you, it's hot. So support the guys.
Awesome. So an idea here from TND, they said that we should decorate the area from the court as way of helping with directions. So I don't if there's going to be like maybe some bunting to lead people down to the SDA church,
Okay.
or maybe a sign saying go this way, just in case we don't want to get lost. We want to
Okay,
get
we'll
there.
try our best to add some signage just in order to guide persons.
And for persons who are not familiar with how to dress to come to church, especially if you're coming to an SDA church, cover the bosom, cover the underarms. Try as much as possible for the knees to be covered too.
Not necessarily.
I'm just as a guide because we don't want it under your backside.
I mean, let's dress
but
moderately. At the end of the
dress
day, remember that you're going
appropriately.
into the house of the Lord.
That's right. If you're going to jump up and wave, we don't want anything to be disrupted.
Yes.
That's right. So keep that in mind in terms of your dressing for the occasion, as well as keep in mind the colors. We're still dressing in national colors. So wear your black, your white, your yellow, your blue. All right. So keep that in mind. Awesome. So now continuing, when we come from church on Saturday, we're going back into bacchanal mode. What's going to happen the rest of Saturday?
Okay, so from 1 p.m. onwards, we will be having our Independence Family Fun and Games again, right at the Old Trafford complex. You're expected to see our domino competition, bouncing castle for the kids. Now you usually hear lime and spoon, but this time around the committee said let's make this a little fun for the family. So we will be doing egg and spoon. So if your egg fall down, I don't know how you pick it up.
Is it a raw egg?
Yeah, of course it will have to be a raw egg.
Well, if it was a hard-boiled egg, I would stand more of a chut.
No. So egg and spoon, balloon toss, and also remember I've been saying wear your colors. So listen, we'll be looking out to see who is the best dressed person there with their colors.
Okay.
And of course you will be winning something special.
Awesome.
Because we would like everybody to see you. We want you looking good. So if you did your own little outfit with your colors, feel free. Feel free. Wear it and be proud that you are a St. Lucian. And of course, you will be rewarded for it at the end.
Awesome. I'm definitely looking forward to that. I want to be on the judging committee for the outfits. So just putting that out there. I don't mind, I'll be scoping out the people.
Of course, our judges, they will not be announced before.
Right.
And so they would just be anonymous. So look out, just come looking your best, smile in your outfit, feel proud and happy every time. When you walk out, from the time you walk out with your outfit, just feel good because the judges starting to judge you from the time you step into the terminal. So be ready for that. Of course, these were just a few of the activities that I mentioned. Feel free. Look out for lots more that will be happening. We're trying our best to bring the excitement for the family. So please come out with your family and have a good time.
Do we have a date as yet for the Walaba?
Oh, I'm coming to that.
Oh, okay. So
I'll come to that.
We're coming. All right, we come in. That's the theme for 2025. We come in. Okay. All right, let's go.
We're doing it.
We're doing it big.
So that was
Saturday
time, right? So now we're going to the exciting part. Now, I said a while ago, I think Friday was one of my favorite ones, but let me tell you, see that night, full vibes. And if you know me, all know I am a girl full of vibes and I love a good time. So in the evening time, we have our independence celebration concert, you may say, where we'll be bringing on talent from across St. Lucia to just bring that independence vibe. So we wanted to look out for people like Mishak. Look out for people like MTX Ban, our very own down here in Soufriere.
That's
we
a
have
party.
Tension coming to us. We have DJ Irv, J Buzz, Monster, Dalo, JH. Come on, it's gonna be a vibe. It's gonna be a vibe. It's gonna be a party.
That sounds like a party.
Everybody to join us on the 22nd in grand style as we have a good time celebrating our 46th anniversary here in St. Lucia.
Definitely. It sounds like we're gonna need several days more for recovery after
Let me
all
tell
the
you.
jump up we're going to jump up between
I'm hoping
Friday and
that maybe
Saturday.
PM might go back and look at our live because I think it's on now. PM, I would like to
Yes,
request for an extra
yes.
day, maybe a little Monday.
Yeah,
Allow us to recover in grand style.
let's pretend that independence is on Sunday so we can have Monday off. Let's
Yeah.
just pretend, like just give us an extra day. So we were just asking, politely, just some simple, humble constituents of Soufriere humbly asking for an
I mean,
extra
and
day.
Soufriere, we've been good. We've been
Yes, we've been
good.
doing very good. I must say,
So
big up
we deserve that.
Soufriere.
At least if PM does not want to give the entire nation the day off, I think
Just Soufriere,
Soufrierians,
just Soufriere, just
yes,
give us a little,
Soufriere
just be like
deserve that.
Soufriere, y'all did some hard work. Y'all went
Definitely.
all out for the battle relay. Y'all are going all out for colors, National Colors Day. Y'all bigging up the health and wellness aspect of the theme to the maximum.
Yep.
So yeah, we definitely deserve just a little bit, just one, if
And
just one day. That's all we ask for.
that's
One day.
all we ask. And I want to highlight though, in all of this excitement and everything, during planning with the committee, you realize we didn't only focus on one aspect of health. Like you mentioned a while ago, mental health, which is a big part of our planning. We realize a lot of us are usually working, like myself. I'm always at work, I'm a workaholic. However, that is the time for you to come and de-stress, have a good time with the family, and of course, the other aspect of health, getting your pressure checked, getting every important thing checked, and giving you that opportunity just to rejuvenate. So use that time, use that 46th anniversary time to get that self-care and do what you believe is best for you. Because trust me, after you see you have that good time, like Reneata say, we might need a little time to recover, but we know very well that we will be working hard again.
That's right.
But make good use of it. Take full advantage of it. And I would like to encourage the families, come out, support, bring the children out on a Saturday. They too are stressed at school. They might not speak of it, but sometimes their behaviors tell us that. So take advantage of it. Bring the kids to have a good time, mingle, get to know another family, see how you could bond, and let's just do it as a full family, not just a Soufriere family, but as a nation.
Wonderful. That's definitely sounds like what we definitely need in Soufriere right now. And another aspect we didn't mention in the health aspect is the movement. So all the jumping up is going to count. We're going to be burning some calories, okay? So make sure you actively jumping up and waving your flag on Friday and on Saturday. You need to wave your flag. If you don't have a flag by now, I believe Fortune Mart has flag selling. So go get your flags. You need a flag. If you come out without a flag, we might need to penalize you.
Yeah.
You might have to pay $1 just for coming without a flag. We'll have to put some barricades at the entrances and tell people if you don't have a flag when you enter, you're paying $1. So don't penalize yourself. Come with your flag. Okay? So we want to once again big up Honorable Philip J. Pierre, who should currently still be, or maybe he has ended by now. He was due to be out at 8 p.m. with a special announcement. I saw some persons speculating at what that would be, whether it would be in relation to the disbursement of the back pay, but there was an announcement along with it saying that there is definitely going to be a back pay. So don't think that's what's happening. Other person said something is going to be wrong. Who knows? I don't know. I'm here, so I don't know. But as soon as we get off, we're going to go see what the Prime Minister was saying tonight. So those of you who were able to catch him, hopefully you gave him your full attention. But we want to say thank you for being here with us on Let's Connect. So good night to those of you who came in later. Good night to Miss Cheryl William. Good night to Shalissa O'Neill. And good night to Neil Octave. Thanks for joining in. Neil said he's locked in. Love that for you, Neil. Love that. All right. So once again, shout out to all those of you who have been here since the beginning of the program. We want to thank you so very much for joining us, though. So we want to rehash before we move on, because I know there's more to talk about. Let's just take a little step back. We're going back to the top.
Yes.
So we are expecting to have a full day of health and wellness on Thursday, February 20th. So from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Old Trafford Complex. You're going to come and get your pap smears done, prostate checks, cancer screening, cervical cancer screenings, get family of Diamond. Oh, our cameras are back
back.
on. All right, wonderful, 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 wonderful. Love that for us. So, although we know that the Independence Committee has activities planned up to the 2nd of March, I want to shout out the Barons Drive Youth Organization. They're having a family fun day on the 24th. That's Sunday. So you see, after we jump up Friday, we jump up
I tell you, you're
Saturday.
not getting a
We
chance to
jumping
recover.
up on Sunday in Barons Drive. Okay, so Barons Drive, they're going to have lemon spoon. They're going to have pop the balloon. They're going to have tug of war. They're going to have a bike race. They're going to have relay running. They're going to have small bowls competition. They even have a bear competition and cash prizes to be won. They're starting at 11 a.m. and Barons Drive is the place to be for food and drink. So come on down to Barons Drive on Sunday. So after we go Friday night, we're going to be at the Old Trafford. Saturday morning, we're going to be at the SDA Church. Then we're going back to Old Trafford. And then Sunday, we're going to be Marriage Drive. So people, we're not stopping until we drop. So Monday, the Prime Minister have to give us a day off. So let's just...
Unlike a few of you, I will be heading out on vacation, so I have enough time to rest.
Okay, you see, she rubbing it in now because
Yes, I have enough time to rest.
I
Praise
will.
the Lord.
Oh
Such
gosh.
good timing, eh?
Oh my
Such
gosh.
good timing.
She's
Praise
so
the
wrong for
Lord
that.
for
She's so wrong
that.
for that, by
Praise
the
the
way.
Lord for that.
Now, I know some persons probably saw it as late notice, but there was a late notice today that there was a community meeting which took place at the primary school, and that was with Namalco in relation to the West Coast Road reconstruction project. So if any of you were at that meeting, please let me know if there was anything worthwhile that you want to share, because I was not able to make it. So okay. So yes, we're back on, Miss Didi. Thank you so much. So for those of you who were able to make it to the community meeting, is there any information you can share? Anybody who was there and you're on our live, let us know what happened at that meeting. Once again, we want to shout out the SLFA who had their interclub championship tonight at the Soufriere Mini Stadium. So the first game was Black Panthers versus Victory Eagles, and game 2, which started at 8 p.m., was Faith United versus Young Stars. So we'll get those play-by-plays and results should be up later on social media.
Yes.
So big up SLFA.
Big up Black Panthers. Big up Black Panthers.
Big up Black Panthers.
Representing, just so y'all know.
All right. So once again, I want to encourage us because I feel like our moral development is a bit poor at the moment in Soufriere. So I want to once again encourage persons to come out and worship, come out and praise. And it's also part of the independence celebrations. So at the SDA Church, Saturday morning at 10 a.m. We want to encourage persons to come out, dress in your national colors, come and praise God. It's when we come together in praise and worship, so many wonderful things can happen, miracles can happen. So I want to encourage persons to be out there. The 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is going to be crucial in terms of not only showing national pride, but showing that we are united. Now, there's also another health fair taking place on Friday in Etangs. So Etangs has its own community health fair. So if you miss the health fair in Soufriere at the Old Trafford on Thursday, and you have the opportunity on Friday to go, it's from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Etangs Wellness Center. So once again, all the wonderful health services, you're going to get them for free. So we're talking about cervical cancer screening, mammograms, pap smears, cervical cancer screening, prostate cancer screening, child and maternal health. All these things are available. Yes. So we want you to take advantage. It's for every age. There's something for every age. There's a health aspect that you can check on for every age. Check on your pressure, check on your blood sugar, check on your circulation. That's very important, especially for our men. And like we said, in terms of UHC, they're coming out very soon with snake bite management. So if you're interested in knowing about that, you can come down on Thursday at about 5 p.m. We're going to be talking with Dr. Edisa Eugene Ford and Dr. Kester Nido on universal health coverage. And earlier on, I mentioned, once again, big up T&D marketing. I mentioned the startup huddle. So the featured speaker, Miss Natalie John. For those of you who don't know that name, this lady, I heard her speak at the Youth Economy, Youth Investment Forum last year, December. And her story is remarkable. The way she turned every hurdle that life threw at her into a way to invest in her business. she is definitely an inspiration. She's somebody you need to learn from. If you're somebody who's been having issues in your business, something is always throwing a wrench in the mechanics of your business, she is going to give you the inspiration to do what you need to do, no matter how long it takes. Because when she tells you the number of years it took for her to get where she's at, she's a true inspiration. So check out the Startup Huddle. It's tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. on, well, it's on Google Meet, not on Zoom, on Google Meet. But you can get the link from the T&D marketing team or from Where Ladies Talk. If you're part of the Where Ladies Talk entrepreneurship group, that's another place you can get that link. Or you can check with me at 731-3234 for the link as well. I can pass it on to you very easily. It's on my phone. So that's very, very, very interesting tomorrow night. So we have things taking place Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
It's packed.
It's packed, but it's exciting.
But I want us to.
Yes.
I know it's packed, but I want us to take advantage of everything.
Yes.
And
Because
that is the time,
that's what it
when
is.
you,
It's
when
about
it is thrown at you,
development.
take it on. Take it on.
Yes, yes.
Take it on.
Now, also, we know that there's persons looking for jobs, and I hope that you're taking advantage of all these job fairs and these. I just saw an advertisement for a scholarship program.
from the USA.
It's taking place on Friday at Harbor Club at 2 p.m. or 1 p.m. 2 p.m. or for safety sake, say 1 p.m. So if you're interested in going to study in the US, there is a scholarship briefing taking place at Harbor Club on Friday the 21st. Let's say 1 p.m. It's better if you're there early, because I'm not sure if it's at 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. But I just saw that just before we came on. So take advantage of these opportunities if you're interested. And once again, check in with us. We have lots of information. You follow us on all our social media platforms. We're on Facebook at
also
Soufriere
on
Constituency Group. We have WhatsApp available. We have a multitude of WhatsApp groups that we can add you to depending on your interests. We have persons who are interested in grants from the government. We have persons interested in jobs, persons interested in youth community development. So whatever your interest is, reach out to us. We'll find a place to get you where you can get all that information. But like I said, follow us on Facebook. At the Soufriere Constituency Group, there's also the Soufriere Constituency Council. That's the town hall. That's the mayor's office. So information coming out of there is also posted on there. Don't forget the Soufriere Regional Development Foundation has a Facebook page that's always been updated. Also 88.5 Soufriere FM. If you don't have time to listen to the radio, you can just scroll through their Facebook feed and you're going to get all this wonderful, wonderful information, play by play of everything happening in St. Lucia, in Soufriere, all over, things that affect us. So we don't want you to miss out on all these things happening. So just keep touch and you will be right there to get all that information on a regular basis. Once again, the number to contact me on WhatsApp, 731-3234. I want to thank once again Miss Edisa Eugene. She took time out. She missed her football match so that she could be here with us. So we want to thank you, Miss Edisa Eugene. Any final shout outs? Give you your times to shine. Let the people know what's on your mind.
Okay, what's on my mind? Ms. Bernadette Nelson is on my mind. Mr. Morset is on my mind. Big up to the two of you.
Shout out to the hardest working people in Soufriere.
My left and my right. Thank you. I also want to take some time again to big up my club, Black Panthers Youth and Sports Club. Specifically, let me shout out Madam President Alexia Alcedo. She told me make sure I big up the club. So I have to give her a special big up tonight. Of course, big up to my family for always supporting. Big up to my Soufriere family. I think Soufriere as a whole is very supportive of me and my dreams. Who else can I big up? Big up SESS. Of course, I'm a SESS baby. Big up Soufriere Primary. I think I could go on and on.
Big up to all the schools in Soufriere.
Yes,
I think
definitely.
the schools in Soufriere, we need to give them a standing ovation. The
They've
schools
been
in
doing very
Soufriere are
well.
doing so well. They're doing well in robotics. They're doing well in cooking. They're doing well in athletics. They're doing well in art. Did you know we have some international winning artists in Soufriere?
Really?
Yes. I was surprised we won something. I think it was a Taiwanese or a Japanese something we won.
Oh,
A
nice.
student from Soufriere won. So let me tell you, we have some
You're filled with talent.
wonderful talent in Soufriere. Soufriere is never ending in talent. Big up Donson Stanley once again. I'm still
Yes, big up.
I
big
can't
up,
get
big
over
up,
it.
big
The
up.
B man, that's the honey bro.
Yeah, but my final big up would definitely be for anyone. Big up to everyone who is working very hard right now, trying to pursue something for themselves. I mean, I know sometimes it gets rocky. Sometimes you feel like giving up, but we're proud of you. I'm proud of you, and I may not know your story, and I may not know you personally, but it is nice to see that you wake up every day trying to do something for yourself. So big up to you for trying. Continue to remain positive, and remember, this year, our theme is all about devant ensemble, health and well-being for prosperous nations. So embrace these opportunities, everyone. Mental health is important. Self-care is important. Pathway call because Leomo Moon Paka Shoujo. So take care of yourself and do what is best for you. So again, big up to everyone who's working hard, but please take care of yourself.
All right, and on that note, I want to recommend a song for persons who are struggling. You know, we have a big God. So check out the song Big God by Terian. Let me tell you, sometimes when I'm feeling down, I just put that song on,
Definitely.
and it definitely puts you in the mood to just keep on trying. So that's why I want to encourage everybody, keep on trying. And there's always somebody who can give you that reassurance that you need. You just have to look out for that person. So sometimes God will send you the most unlikely person just to brighten up your day, brighten up the moment, and help you keep on going. So check out that song Terian, Big God. All right. So on that note, I want to once again thanks everybody for joining us on Let's Connect.
Yep.
We're gonna end on this note, and we're gonna see you next week Tuesday with some more riveting programming, more wonderful guests, more wonderful information, and going to keep you locked so that you know all what's happening and that you take advantage of all the wonderful opportunities. So thank you so very much once again, everybody, for being here with us. Until next time,
Yep. Good night.
night.